My friends, before we begin our journey, I just want to say, if you love the wonders of ancient Egypt and want to discover more, please follow our humble channel. Support us by subscribing, liking, and leaving your thoughts in the comments. Every bit of support helps us bring more pharaonic stories to life. And don't forget, at the end of the video, there's a special message just for you. So, let's keep going together, eh? Imagine a woman whose name has lasted for thousands of years, carved into golden temple walls and whispered in the secrets of the desert. Picture a queen so famous and respected that her tomb is considered one of the most beautiful pieces of art ever found in the land of the pharaohs. We're talking about Nefertari, the royal wife of Ramesses II, one of the greatest pharaohs in Egyptian history. Welcome, lovers of ancient Egypt. Today we'll dive into the secrets, personalities and stories that shaped one of the most fascinating chapters of this great civilization. In this video, we'll uncover the incredible story of a woman who not only won the heart of Pharaoh Ramesses, but also secured herself an eternal place in human history. And trust me, the ending of this story is the strangest of all. We have some astonishing details that might completely change how you see women in ancient Egypt. So, let's travel back in time and discover the legacy of a queen who defied time with her beauty, intelligence and strength. Their relationship was marked by deep admiration and respect. Ramesses had many wives, as was normal for pharaohs, yet he always showed special affection toward Nefertari. She was more than a companion, she was a symbol of power and true love. He immortalized her by inscribing her name on countless monuments and temples across Egypt. One of the most striking examples is the great Abu Simbel temple. There, Ramesses built not only a temple for himself, but also a magnificent one for his queen, an almost unheard-of honor in Egyptian history. It was his way of telling the world that Nefertari deserved to stand beside him, not behind him. In the temple inscriptions, Ramesses wrote, "My love for her is as strong as the breeze." This wasn't just a romantic declaration, it was also a powerful political statement, raising Nefertari to a level of prestige no other queen had reached. Nefertari wasn't admired only for her beauty. She was known for her intelligence, diplomacy and charisma. Some scholars, like British Egyptologist Joyce Tildesley, suggest she may have played a role in international relations, especially between Egypt and the Hittites, strengthening Egypt's position abroad. Her story didn't end with her death. When Nefertari passed away, Ramesses had her buried in one of the most stunning tombs in the Valley of the Queens. Her tomb, richly decorated with colorful scenes from the Book of the Dead, still leaves visitors in awe. The vibrant paintings and sacred texts reveal the spiritual importance of her journey to the afterlife. But her tomb also raises mysteries. Her body has never been found. Was it stolen, destroyed, hidden away for protection? Some researchers even believe her remains were deliberately concealed to protect her spirit from tomb robbers and curses. Her burial place, catalogued as QV66, was rediscovered in 1904 by Ernesto Schiaparelli. When the tomb was opened, the brilliant colours of its walls stunned the world. Inside were breathtaking scenes of gods like Osiris, Anubis, Ra and Thoth, art so vivid it looked almost alive. It remains one of the most beautiful treasures of ancient Egypt. Even so, her actual remains disappeared, adding to the mystery of her fate. Did priests hide them? Were they destroyed? Or are they still waiting to be found? These unanswered questions keep her legend alive. For Ramesses, the loss of Nefertari was devastating. He lived for many years after her death, yet he never stopped honoring her. Her name remained carved into temples, monuments, and history itself. She wasn't just his queen, she was his eternal love. In the end, Nefertari became more than a queen. She became a symbol of power, wisdom, and devotion, a woman whose story still captivates the world thousands of years later. It's enough that artists, writers, and actors still draw inspiration from her. Even though so many of those original objects are gone, her image still stirs emotions. She represents something bigger than life itself, because history and art without her would feel colorless. Ask yourself this: should a person really live forever, through the roles they play in the lives of others? Don't forget, Whether the skies bring gentle rain or heavy storms, Nefertari's legacy has endured through the centuries. To the ancient Egyptians, she wasn't just human, she was seen almost as a goddess, the living embodiment of music, wisdom and sacred beauty. The way she was depicted in her tomb and in the temples of Abu Simbel proves this. In many places, offerings were left to her as if she were divine. Very few mortals were honored alongside the gods in this way. Ramesses the Great was the powerful leader of the empire, but Nefertari represented balance, harmony and diplomacy inside the palace and in Egypt's foreign relations. This contrast between kingly might and queenly order reflected the Egyptian ideal of Maat, truth, justice and universal harmony. Modern scholars continue to study her influence. Egyptologist Christian Leblanc, for example, believes Nefertari had a deep spiritual impact on her people. Her images and inscriptions show that she wasn't just a queen, she was a guiding force. Even today, her story reaches across languages and cultures. Artists around the world still find ways to retell it, and this is why Nefertari hasn't faded into the past. She lives on as a symbol of femininity, romance, and eternal love. But mysteries remain. Despite the beauty of her tomb, her body has never been found. This absence has puzzled historians for over a century. Some think her remains may have been removed before the tomb was looted, perhaps hidden away by priests or even by Ramesses himself to protect her spirit. Whether stolen, concealed or lost forever, her missing remains only add to the legend. And yet, through earthquakes, theft and the passage of thousands of years, her name has survived. That in itself explains why Queen Nefertari remains unforgettable. Finally, I just want to thank you all for listening, really. If you enjoyed this journey through Nefertari's story, please don't forget to follow the channel and keep an eye out for future videos. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you'd like. Your support